Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blackheart's Boston Fun. My name is ateatree, and boy, do we have something special for you, Haven, or as the previous host Lana Ruse called it, kind of at my urging, Gavin, with SchalaKitty and Happy Bear. I see we're playing the good ending today, but what I really want to know as we transition over to the run is like, do people run the bad ending? Is that like moral or ethical? Can you get into the implications of that one for us, SchalaKitty?
I mean, I can get into the moral implications of it. I guess I'd be the most qualified since I'm currently the world record holder for bad ending.
Oh no.
No, you can definitely play bad ending if you want to, but we don't bring it to events because you know what? If you are here seeing Haven, this absolutely a wonderful game by the Game Bakers, we want you to have the best experience possible, and that is good ending. So that's what we're going to be playing today. Hi, I'm SchalaKitty. I'm joined on the couch by Happy Bear, who's back here chilling with me, and Best Boy Oink.
Greetings, everyone. I love commentating for this game. I think this is Scala number 5 now.
Something. It's a lot.
It's something big. So this is one of my favorite games. I can't wait to share with all of you today. And Scala is one of the premier Haven runners. So you're in for a treat today.
But the first thing we need to know is we need to know the results of that bid war. So, who is it going to be? Which version of K and U are we playing as for this run?
Thank you to everyone's generous donations. And by a margin of $5, we will be playing as the ladies.
Oh, the ladies! I'm going to take 1 second just to make it so that way people can see Happy Bear. Can you all give me that second before we get started?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you all so much. I super duper appreciate it. Happy Bear is doing me a big favor by coming on here and hanging out with us here. You're gonna have to.
I do.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I do like being visible. It's true.
It's true. You're very much behind my hat, but that's okay. Are we all good now, chat?
But
No
we
worries.
also love hanging out with
Can
friends.
we see Happy Bear
We
back
do.
there? I will wait for confirmation from chat. We're good now? Okay, we are good now. I got notes from tech.
Perfect.
All right, so it will be the ladies. I'm very glad that the boys had a good fighting chance. So what we're going to do very first thing is we're going to select the difficulty for Haven. We play on reduced difficulty because it makes our fights easier and it makes some of the movement easier. So we're going to go ahead, get ourselves started in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. I do love
Yes.
commentating for our little lesbians.
I will say though, I got special permission to do something because we have this whole little incentive to watch some extra cutscenes. But I'm gonna let you have like a little taste of what you can have if we get that donation for incentive for the extra cutscenes.
Awesome.
Your butt's awesome.
Say it again to my face.
So yeah, this is Kay, this is you. They are our couple. They love each other very, very much. And that is the most important thing to know about Haven.
Seriously, sometimes their entire personality is just being in love, and we love that about them. It's very reminiscent of honeymoon couples.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
shout outs to loving relationships.
They are very much in their honeymoon right now. Right now we're doing the movement tutorial. Haven, its signature movement is this beautiful gliding motion, which I really, really love. It takes a little bit of getting used to, I will say that, but as soon as you're used to it, oh, it's so much fun. So at the beginning of the game, we're collecting this energy source called Flow, which forms these threads. Hello, okay. Hello, you two.
How many more do you think we need?
And we have to gather several threads before the tutorial's over.
Around here.
So, and Happy Bear can attest, the tutorial is like very optimized for the proper route to get through it as fast as possible.
It absolutely is. This tutorial and this entire run has been workshopped and practiced and played to perfection.
Yeah.
So there's definitely the right way to do this tutorial, and that was a very clean tutorial on SchalaKitty. So now we just...
I got that right. Okay, I did.
There you go.
Good. We're all good.
Now we get to pop into the nest, which is UNK's little portable spaceship home thing.
Yes. And we're gonna make...
I don't know about anybody else, but I could really go for some apple juice.
And
I love apple juice.
gotta love apple juice. Hello? Okay, for some reason it wasn't, like, rendering my other input. Anyway, we're gonna make 2 plates of apple juice. Chat, pay attention to when that second plate comes up later on in the run. We had to eat one now, though.
We refer to these as Chekhov's apple
Yes.
juice after Chekhov's gun from the famous Russian playwright Anton Chekhov.
Yes.
Very good. But yeah, see, if you see an apple dew in Act 1, you know that apple dew has to be eaten in Act 3.
Exactly.
That is correct.
So we're just gonna go kick off the sort of the plot of Haven. One of the interesting things about this game when you're playing it like casually is the way that there's sort of like 2 plots that you're kind of dealing with. You sort of realize that you're in the Act 2 of KNU's story, and you kind of have to figure out like what Act 1 was about. Oh, I took a different thread that I did normally. That's fine. So that's one part of it. So, and then the other part of it is like sort of like the active. Whoa, hello? Where's my cutscene? Cutscene? There you are. And then the other part of it is sort of the active exploration of the planet that we're on called Source to figure out what happened here. So it's an interesting way that they kind of play it for the player. But unfortunately, Kay and you, the nest got caught in a earthquake, and now we're separated from. Oh, don't look at that lizard.
Yeah, we can get caught up in a cutscene if we get too close to that lizard. So we want to avoid, as cute as that lizard is, there will be more cute lizard hijinks later.
Yes.
So we'll save it for
Yes.
them.
Yeah, in the interest of being on your best behavior, don't look at lizards, and also make sure to donate to that flash incentive for the reunion cutscenes. Those are the 2 things we need you to do.
Where are we at out of on that? Just so I know.
We are still looking for our donations, so we have that at $50.
Okay.
Let's get to it. It is during this run.
Yes, you basically have a half hour, chat. A little less than that because we've already gotten started. I kind of threw this in as a little like bonus. Basically, it's to watch the 2 cutest cutscenes in the whole game, which happen to be part of the story. There are so many cutscenes in this game. We obviously only kind of even like breeze through just the story-related ones. But one of the great things about playing Haven casually is often your reward for doing stuff is more cutscenes. It's just more of Kay and you being cute.
Yeah, and like you described when we were setting up, it's not just the cutscenes, but also like the leveling system for the
Yes.
game kind of plays into their relationship development.
Their relationship is like the cornerstone of this entire game. Even when you're playing solo like I am, the whole game reinforces this feeling that of 2 people working together. So, like, when I was doing the cooking, I had to use both sides of my controller to do it. When you're fighting, each character has, again, their own side of the controller that they use.
We're here. We found the nest.
And it's such an interesting system to kind of give you that sort of 2-person feel, even if you're just playing by yourself. There we go.
I'm not sure that I've ever seen anything like it in video games. At least no ones that I've played. Maybe there's other games like it, but the interesting controls, the focus on the strong relationship, this feeling of both people working together, it's extremely unique in video games, and it's one of the reasons why this game is so fun to speedrun or just play casually.
Yeah, the speedrun and the casual run are 2 very, very different experiences, and I think they're both
They are.
They're both great experiences, though. Because if you're playing this game casually, you get to kind of take your time. You can go around, you can explore. There's lots to find. I was sort of, when we were doing setup, I was talking about how I 100%ed this game casually, which takes a lot. There's a lot of like content we will not encounter at all during the speedrun. We skip an entire biome. We don't go to the secret beach or anything.
All right.
So,
Heaven forbid we miss the secret beach.
I love the secret beach. The secret beach is great.
before we start
Oh.
fixing anything, we'll need to find
And the
a
best
place
part
to
about it
put
is that it's
It
secret.
is a secret. I will say the secret beach like introduction cutscene is one of my favorite cutscenes in all of Haven.
Schala, do you think it's time to talk about the plot of this game a little bit and why
Yeah.
these ladies are on the run?
Yeah, so just to give like a quick overview of the
This
plot,
land is also full of
Kay
rust.
and you have left behind their authoritarian society called the Apiary, and have sort of found their way to this forgotten planet called Source. And they're just trying to make a new life together. Why did they run away? Because they were slated to marry other people. But before we get into that, I have to fight these lizards. So this is Haven's battle system.
That's it.
So I have like 2 different types of attacks. Oh, hello?
One of them is weakened. We should be able to pass.
I let go of that too early. There we go. But we're fine now.
Copy that.
That's an emotional whiplash for you. These people were destined to be, you know, to be paired up forcibly with people they didn't love. But also, let's fight some lizards.
But also,
I know.
it's Best Boy Oink.
Oh, I
Hi,
love
Oink.
Oink.
You don't, of course.
Bless you, my beautiful man.
Tell Kay that I'm right. His name is Oink now.
So that's Best Boy Oink. I'll give him 1 quick scratch. There you go, Oink.
Thank you.
Um,
My heart is happy now.
as it should be. But yeah, like that's sort of like the background plot is that, you know, they've left behind this I said authoritarian government where they were going to be you know, forced to marry other people. Now, to be fair, that like plot line is true no matter which version of the couple you're playing as. Though the one thing I always find is very interesting is the genders of their prospective you know, marriage partners are always the same. So Kay is always said to have married a woman, and you is always said to have married a man, and that doesn't change with your gender choice. But now we're just out exploring. We kind of got cut off from doing some exploring because our boots are not cool enough and sparkly enough to do aerial threads just yet, but that's okay. We're going to get there. So this is the...
We don't have Barbie boots.
Yeah, so this is the first boss of the game. This is Big Fry. Give me 1 second. This is actual serious time for me for a bit.
Target left. He's too impervious.
Okay. I'll kind of explain what I did after I'm done with it. I'm just paying attention. Because the rhythm of this fight is very particular to kind of, for lack of a better term, one-cycle it. And we're safe. We're good.
Well done. That was a good,
Good fight.
Big Fry fight.
Yeah, so basically, Haven has this concept called Rush Mode, which is basically the auto battle system. Usually when you turn on Rush Mode, though, while it gives Kay and you a bonus to their damage output, it doesn't always, they don't always make good, like, they, you know, the AI chooses random things, basically, for them to do. But with some clever timing, we can combine Rush Mode with more tactical moves, like the Duo Blast, and basically get that Rush Mode bonus on that. Also, here's the radar.
So that way we can map out the
We're not
different
using the
things.
radar.
We don't typically use the radar in the run, but it does become relevant at one point.
Yes. Alright. Hello. Ooh, I had just enough to enhance those boots.
Ooh boy, that was close.
Yeah, so the amount of, we haven't really talked about rust. Rust is our, material that we use to repair things in Haven. It's like that sort of pollution that you've seen that I've been picking up. different repairs require different amounts of rust, and you also get rust. You can clean it up around the environment, which is mainly how we collect it, but we also do get some from fights. And Big Fry drops a random amount of rust. So sometimes Big Fry is generous, sometimes he's not. So he wasn't very generous on this run, but that's fine. We make sure that we have just enough to upgrade the boots. Let's see, can I do my incredible... I like doing the little tree here, because it just looks cool. I love it when you clean up rust and it just goes whoosh.
It feels really good to do that. And there's so many little cool touches in this game that I love. Like, you and Kay holding hands as they glide.
Yes, the hand holding is very good.
It is very, very adorable. And it's just a nice little bit of world building. These two people really, really love each other, but they don't need any dialogue to show that. They can just hold hands as they glide.
There we go. So now we unlocked the ability to do aerial threads now that our boots are much cooler and much sparklier. I've been trying to do the side version of this map because I do think it is a little faster now that I kind of like went back and looked over it. A lot of Haven is optimizing movement, since you spend a lot of the game moving around. But that does mean we do have some time for some donations, if you got any. Or any other good messages.
Yeah, for sure. We are still working on that $50 donation goal for the reunion cutscenes. If you want to give us any little bit more of a teaser about what those are for, but in the meantime,
they're very cute and sweet, is what I will say. I don't want to necessarily give
very good
a more of a spoiler than what the title of them are.
Okay. In the meantime, I just want to remind everyone that Blackheart's Boston Fun, this mutual aid fundraiser we're doing today and for the next 2 days after this, was put together as an impromptu event and would not have been possible without the help of all the volunteers, runners, and most importantly you, the viewers and donors. We appreciate any and all support that you can give Gabby in her time of need so we can help someone move to Boston and live safely without worrying about major financial losses. Please type !schedule in chat to see what you can look forward to this weekend. And in addition to an amazing cause, you can type !incentives to see other open incentives in Bid Wars, like the one we have open for the reunion cutscenes that you can make happen with your donations.
Please, chat, you want to see them. They're so good. They're so cute. People might touch butts. There might be kissing. I'm just saying.
Who doesn't like butt touching and kissing?
I know there were definitely jokes earlier about the amount of tasteful side boob in this game. We haven't quite had that happen yet.
Oh yeah, don't we have a little something for that in the case that we get certain spicy things coming up during the run?
Yes. One second, let me just get through meeting our friend here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, there she is. She usually comes like if I try to skip that cutscene, she just comes right at the end. Anyway, this is our friend Burble. Hi, Burble.
Hello, Burble.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 nope. Get off of there. Okay. Burble, I love you. We're going to talk to you later. I almost took my ride on Burble. We don't want to do that. We'll get back to Burble later.
Ready? Now! He's right for the picking.
Harvest time.
Okay.
And again, this is very tight timing that Schala is doing with the rush mode to really plow through these battles quickly. It's very tactical.
Yes. Yes, we'll talk to Burble later. I just didn't mean to climb on her then, but that's fine. We canceled out of it. We'll see her later. Oh god, that chicken is way closer than it normally is. What the heck?
Yeah, that is a danger chicken right there. If we get into a battle there, then we lose at least a minute, and
it's not good.
That's not good for going speedy.
Yes. We tried to, so that's showing you a little bit of how Haven has random encounters. So there'll be random rust-covered animals who will want to fight with us. We're about to gain the ability to not have to deal with them, but that one chicken always gets to me. Also, loot. All right.
Oh, what is Bloot?
Oh.
I'll tell you after this boss fight.
Yeah. Okay. have to listen for my my audio cue. I feel like I might be a little off because I didn't quite time the opening of it right, so I'm just going to be really careful. Ah, shoot, I did miss it.
3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
Ah, dang. It's okay.
It's all right. That's a difficult skip to get, but ideally what we're shooting for there is to one-shot. Is this guy's name Knock?
Yeah, this is Knock.
Are you rocking
Okay.
or am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, and because we have reduced difficulty on, he's much slower than he is normally. We're just sort of waiting for him to do his big attack to be down. And that's what we want to have happen.
There we go.
GG.
Yeah, it's the window on that is actually way tighter than you think it is. Because what we're trying to do is sort of stack as many damage multipliers as we can on Knock. So we have the dual attack, we have rush mode, and then on top of that, if we do it exactly after Knock's big attack, he's also in a dizzy state, and that helps immensely. All right, but anyway, we're good. We got what we came for. Bye, Knock. We've gotten the nozzle, which we're going to be using for crafting.
Happy Bear, did you want to tell us what the blute that means?
Hey, dude, thank you for reminding me. It just went clean out of my head. So, many times in this game, you, NK, will say the word blute. Very angrily, too. So what is blute? Well, blute is this universe's version of a swear word. A horrible swear word that you would never say in front of your mother. So...
You might say it in front of her mom.
That's true. That's
She's
true.
spicy like that.
Hugh is very spicy. That's why we love
This
her.
is true.
But yes, so whenever someone says blute, they're very angry. It's kind of a swear word. So if Schala says blute during the run, that means things are not going well.
Oh, well, but I like to tell people though, if you're looking at this game and you think, "Oh, blute, this looks cute," you should just go and play it.
True.
It's true.
Oh, did I get? Oh, hey, I did get that timed right.
That was a well-timed flow burst. So flow bursting is something that we use during the speedrun to collect large amounts of rust and to activate those flow bugs from much farther away than we could otherwise. It's a very handy speedrun trick.
And it also helps scare off unfriendlies.
Exactly.
So it's just good all around. All right, we're gonna go do some part gathering. So this is a good time, ateatree, if you have any messages for us.
Certainly. First, speaking of unfriendlies, I'd actually like to say hello to the friendlies over on the speedrun.com front page. If you'd like to come hang out and chat, head over to twitch.tv/blackheartwings. We'd love to have you there. And beyond that, I'd also like to read out a $15 donation from ateatree that says, "I can't believe ateatree would be so conceited as to read their own donation on air. But at least it's going to a good cause and helping us get closer to that reunion cutscenes and set."
Yay!
Man, that ateatree, what a scoundrel.
Right? Everyone's saying it.
It's true.
Everyone is saying
Everyone
it.
is saying it.
But yeah, we really haven't got long left yet. I think we've got, what, maybe 10 or 15 minutes?
Yeah. Oh, spicy tax!
Spicy tax. There goes $5.
Hey, I know this place.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You can go. You can go either side with this. I usually just go the other way because I don't want to run into the bug. But it's fine. It's also faster to go the other way, but eh.
I actually never realized that
Oh yeah, it's very.
there's the bug.
Yeah, the bug just kind of chills over there, but usually we're really good about sticking to the left-hand side, so you don't have to worry about it.
Could always be useful.
Gotcha.
All right.
And you see Schala flow bursting right here as we go up to the next part, and this is the great majority of our run is just going and collecting these parts to repair the nest.
Yes. Though we're going to do some crafting. Though before we do crafting, I will show something. You kind of got a little hurt during our fight with Knock. I'm a little sad. Hey, Kay, can you help her out a little bit for me?
How do you feel?
Oh my.
Better.
I love the fact that they have healing kisses in Haven. It's one of my favorite gameplay mechanics.
It is a wonderful gameplay mechanic, and it is just another reason why I love this game.
Eat your heart out, Super Mario RPG Princess Peach.
Oh,
This is
there
the
you
real
Seriously.
healing kiss.
There we go. Yeah, but I will tell you, if you're playing Haven casually, the healing kisses will save you because they are. It is a free heal, and what it does is it raises whoever's HP is lower, raises it to match the higher HP character. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing crafting. We have a very specific list of things we need to craft, but we're already all set.
And here it is.
This is going to be for the second half of our fights. Okay.
Sorry, we have a question
Yes.
from the chat from one Blackheart
Yes.
Wings. Is it a free action to kiss your
It
wife?
absolutely is. It is a free action to kiss
Okay,
your
cool.
wife.
If anyone needs to update their D&D rule sets to clarify, now you have the answer.
Yes. And again, that's why we want to show you those bonus cutscenes so you can have more kissing. I promise there's kissing.
Most people need more kissing in
Oh.
their life.
Oh, I missed surprise anniversary. Oh, that's fine. Anyway, happy surprise anniversary. We unlocked.
Happy. Go ahead. Sorry,
you
sorry,
go
Scala.
ahead. You go ahead. You celebrate surprise anniversary.
I love celebrating surprise anniversary. So that cutscene is where you surprises Kay on their 1 month anniversary of being a couple.
Well, of being on Source.
Let's hop on a few threads.
Oh, I thought it was just being a.
Oh, no.
My reading comprehension is
Oh, that's
saucy today.
no, that's fine. I mean, like we hardly ever like
Another one.
watch that cutscene, but yeah, it's their 1 month anniversary of being on Source together.
Gotcha.
And you made some apple brew.
Let's see if you can keep it going.
And
I made some apple brew. Sorry, I'm being a jerk.
Wait, who made some apple brew?
You did.
yeah, you did.
Third base.
Okay. Also, Oink is
Wait,
Oink
what?
is here.
Hey, isn't
Oink is here, our beautiful
Oink.
boy.
Whoa, whoops! I didn't mean to get that close to. No.
That is not what we want right now.
Okay. Well, that's a lesson for the future. Do not look at that plant. Don't do it. Don't look
Yeah.
at it.
Goodness, learning something new every day with this speedrun.
I was just trying to be cute and show people more Oink.
A worthy cause, Scala. A worthy
This
cause.
is true. All right, we have to actually get going because I have to watch that timer. Not only for unlocking the reunion cutscene, but also because oh jeez. No, if I fall off this bridge, I'm gonna scream. Oh no, that's even worse.
Oh, no.
That's even worse. Okay.
That we put together.
Yeah.
All right, while we
well,
get that handled, I do have a $15 donation from Trainer Renate. It says, in honor of wife kissing, and in order to get the cutscene, hopefully, just $20 more to go, chat. I believe in you.
Yeah. Basically, I'm not gonna bother fighting anything I don't need to fight. Okay, we're fine though. That's
Boy,
that lizard actually.
that lizard is quick.
I'm gonna knock you out right now, buddy. Don't even look at me. Shoutouts to this whole area, the bridge that every Haven speedrunner has fallen off of at some point.
I've fallen off it several times,
Same.
and I hate it.
It's the worst. I mean, my joke is that the true enemy in Haven speedrunning is actually like all the different like bridges and ravines and falling. Falling is like your actual enemy. Anyway, I'm slightly concerned about time because there's a hunger system in Haven, and I don't want to trip into hunger debuff. So we're gonna be hopeful that does not happen. It's right around a half hour, so we should be good, but so long as
You know what else we are good for?
What?
Is those cutscenes, thanks to a $35 donation from PT. But what if
A trimmer.
Haven cutscenes?
yay! Oh, thank you all so much. Also,
Thank
spicy
you so
tax.
much.
Spicy tax. Is that number
Yes,
2?
have
It
your
is.
celebratory side boob for meeting that incentive.
GG, everyone. Have some boobs.
I mean, so I'll do my little spiel that I normally do when I'm
As you wish.
running Haven. You know, Haven is a game that is rated mature. It is, as we like to joke, it is the most wholesome mature game out there, and it's rated mature because it wants to be a game where it can have frank discussions about sexuality. And when I first was sort of looking into learning it, I was like, oh, does that mean that I'll be sort of restricted in where I can run this kind of feeling? And then I was like, you know what? There are people out there who, run horror games. Shoutouts to all my horror game speedrunners. I think y'all do cool stuff. But that includes a lot of really gory content. And you know what? They don't apologize for the content in their game, so I shouldn't have to apologize for the content in mine. Anyway, I said all that. Now we're gonna fight some cops. Alright, serious mode. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? We're good! Oh, I'm so glad that fight went, perfectly. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Oh, no.
Nope. We are resetting on...
Oh, Bloot.
No, because...
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, we're resetting that. I thought I got a punch and not a bind. So anyway, so those are the Hornets. They are robot cops. And, they are actually... casually, they're probably one of the scariest fights in the game. We're gonna try that again. Because if we don't do this exactly right, it's, you're better off, resetting. Okay. Okay, we are bound. Okay.
That's right, we can come back from this.
Yeah, you can come back from this, but you have to be, immediately on it. Alright, we're good. We're safe now.
Yep, we got him. Alright, that was a great fight. Just second try.
It was literally because I thought I gotten a punch and not a bind. But we're safe now. We're safe. We have defeated the Hornets. We just have to go. We have one last actual challenging fight, but that one I can do with a hunger debuff if I have to. But Hornets it's almost impossible to get that through that fight if you have the hunger debuff.
Fortunately, that's the only time in the speedrun where we have to face the Hornets. We can avoid them otherwise.
Yeah. After this point in the game, where Kane, you have found out that they are now, fugitives out here, be gay, do crime, and as they elaborate, write, sing songs about it and write erotic novels about it. Here. So yeah, so now they are kind of wanted by the apiary. But we're well, if these Hornets showed up, then that must mean that there's some sort of video or communication relay out there somewhere. So that's what we're trying to find right now, but we have to go and have one last boss fight before we do that.
We gotta get through a sentient carrot.
The carrot? The turnip?
Maybe he's both. Maybe it's Maybelline. Only his hairdresser knows for sure.
Alright. Come on. Okay, let me get into my menu, please.
You'll have to explain to me how they work.
Now we're going to learn how to use the capsules that we just used in that previous boss fight. Alright. Oh, good. We got the good pattern.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Got it. And we're good. Ta-da!
GG, that was a wonderful Daiko fight.
Yeah, so the whole trick with the Daiko fight is we have both Daiko and 2 ads. We sort of talked about a little bit about how there's different attacks in Haven. There is Blast and Impact. Certain enemies are only weak to one or the other, and the whole sort of trick with the Daiko fight is that the beetle is weak to impact, and the cat is weak to blast. So you kind of have to use both types of attacks in order to kind of clear everything. But we're all good now. We're actually, as far as fights go, we're all good. We'll have one last fight later on, but it's there's whoa, almost missed that. There's no danger during it.
Nice. So for now, we can just vibe out, enjoy this game's amazing soundtrack. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for talking over it at all, but I felt the need to shout out the soundtrack specifically.
Yes, by Danger, the absolutely amazing French electronica artist.
Yeah, as soon as I beat this game for the first time, I immediately went out and bought the soundtrack.
Yes, same.
I couldn't not.
It's so good.
It's just it's so good, and honestly, it's perfect speedrun music. It's not too intrusive, but it definitely kind of propels you along and helps keep you motivated. So it really helps the speedruns to be more fun.
Yeah, I love like the fighting music too. Anyway, we have found the video relay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a big old conversation with Yu's mom. This is actually like a very important plot point. We're just going to skip through it though, because we have better cutscenes to watch. Long story short, Yu's mom may have been involved in all the stuff that made Source this weird jumble of floating islands that it is. Also, Yu's mom thinks that Kay and you are very much in the wrong. Spicy time, by the way.
Spicy
Number
number
three.
three.
So yeah, that's sort of the basic. And then it turns out Yu has been hiding a big secret from Kay. The person Yu is slated to marry is a terrible politician by the name of Lord Ozius. And
In case the Lord in the name didn't tip you off.
yes, and Kay might have wanted to know that. And that's probably why, there's now robot cops after them. So Kay and you have a giant fight. You, during the speedrun, cannot stop... Well, during any run, you can't stop that fight from happening. So in the speedrun, we just make them get really upset with each other because it ends the fight faster. Also, because you all were so good, I know we got just $5 over that cutscene amount. I will give you one bonus. Where is he? Where is he? Where's my good boy? There he is. This is a cutscene you can only get now.
I need some help. Have you seen you? Nod your head if she went that way. You don't understand me, do you? That's all right.
So Yu is now missing. Also, remember we talked about the radar?
Loot. You's the one who took the radar.
I can't use the radar right now because the radar is on Yu's side of the controller. Which is one of my favorite little bits of gameplay and story integration this game has. So
it's that attention to detail again that this game has.
Yes. Which when you're playing this game, like playing this section casually in particular was the most stress I mean, other than fighting things, like this was like the most stress I got during the story because it's like Yu is missing. I can't even use my tools to try and figure out where to go to find her. Luckily, the game is pretty kind about this. If you just sort of wander around for a certain amount of time. Oh, hello, cutscene? Where are you? There it is. Okay, we'll eventually figure out. And now we get to watch the cutscenes! Thank you all again so much for meeting this surprise incentive.
Oh no.
So we get to watch the reunion cutscenes.
Both Schala and chat being very generous today. I love it.
Yes. So there's two halves to this, so we'll do the first half. Where we find you. No, and she's trapped on the other side. I love this visual, by the way. This visual's so good.
It is.
You, no!
Okay.
Again, just great storytelling
You scared
to
me.
visualize this
I
gulf
thought you
that
were-
sprung up between our two lovers.
Don't move. You might have broken something.
No, I think I'm okay. This isn't the highest I've fallen.
What happened?
I don't know. I was angry. I wanted to get back to the vid chat to tell my mom to come and get me. And then, when I got back up there, I realized it was completely stupid. But I couldn't go home either, and I was still angry, and I was sad. And I was ashamed. And I was scared of your reaction if you knew that I came here. So, I just stayed up there, crying. And right when my legs started hurting from standing and my eyes started hurting from crying, boom, bada boom. I am so sorry, Kay.
No, I'm sorry. I should have never said those things to you.
Do you still love me?
No, I love you even more.
What? But why?
I love you a little more every second that passes. That's how it is. You can't fight it. Ha! See? Right now I love you a little more, and now a little more. We'll have to get back together soon because I don't know what to do with all this love.
You idiot.
Can you walk?
I think I can.
Okay, great. You should try to walk along the edge. I'll do the same. We'll find a way to cross eventually.
And if there's no way?
Then we'll make one.
Okay.
You're so cute.
Adorable. I just want to hug a stuffed animal and pass out.
Along the edge. Walk along the edge. She's one to talk. She didn't even say which way I should go.
Bonus snarky you. So now we're playing as you.
You're playing as me?
I know, right?
Who?
But yeah.
You.
Now we have to play as you.
Wait, what's up with you?
I don't know. What's the matter with you? But anyway.
What's
no,
up,
I'm
dog?
just watching a speedrun and vibing.
Also, spicy tax number
Number 4.
Wow. So
Wow.
much spice. So yeah, so now we have to play as just you, trying to figure out where Kay went. I will do one extra little bit of a story and gameplay integration. So we know we have the radar, but we haven't talked at all about the map. I'm going to show you the map just for 1 second, just because it's cute. If you go to the map, you see our current objective is find Kay in all caps.
Oh, it's so good. The cute little notes that they make on there is so fun. They're so fun to read during a casual playthrough.
Yes. My favorite one is probably the one where they're like, can we use emoji in here? And they're like, no. And then it's just like, so they just like put like a little like sad face. Anyway. Let's see how well I can time this. I like timing this little move. Let's see. Because if you do, yeah, that always looks cool when you do it right. All right, do I get door skip though? Nope. I just was on the edge of it.
Alas.
Alas. So there's a little skip you could do where you skip, like, you'd be like, now that's a door. It only saves you that, like, few seconds. It's more a matter of pride to get it. But I was just a hair off on skipping where it loads in. Alright, chat. I promised you kissing, right? And I promised you butt touching, correct?
Not necessarily in that order, but they did both come up.
Alright, great. Let's make that happen.
You?
Okay.
Oh, I love their big hug. It's so good.
Okay.
I told you we'd find a way.
Yeah. Well, I'm the one who did all the work.
Are you crying?
No. Let's not fight again.
Okay. Adding this to the nest rules. Whoever tries to pick a fight will have to go through me.
Even if it's me?
No. You're my favorite. You know you can do anything.
You know, when I was up there, I realized something. I don't know if they'll keep sending in drones. I don't know if we can live here. I don't know if we'll end up at the bottom of a crevasse one morning, or torn to shreds by a beast that was too big for us to handle, or put to death by the apiary. But I know that I never want to be away from you again. And if staying here is the only way, then I want to stay here.
How do I seal this deal?
A kiss. Hey, by here, I meant source. Not like right here. You can let go of my butt now.
No.
Okay.
Well, thank you all again, chat.
Yeah, that cutscene is worth it.
That
Does that also count as spicy tax, or?
do we count it as spicy tax? I think we should. We'll throw the extra
Alright.
$5. Sure.
Alright.
But yeah, as I like to tell people, that is the cutscene that got me to buy this game. They put that cutscene in the couples trailer when they updated this game to have the same gender couples, and that was the they included like lines from that cutscene, and that's what got me to buy this game. All right, I have to actually remember what I'm doing now. It's like, oh, yay, cutscenes. Wait, I actually have to do things. So we're going into the section of the run where we're just collecting things. So if you got like messages you want to read, you got donations you want to read, just hop in there. It's all cool.
Definitely. I can thank the, I believe, anonymous, if they don't wish to be anonymous, because some of these systems are a little funny like that. But we have an anonymous $40 donation, not currently earmarked to an incentive, but if you wish to, you can certainly let us know and we can make that happen for you. Thank you very much for your generosity all the same, and for helping make all of this possible. You know, if you are watching over on the speedrun.com front page, first of all, welcome to you. My name is ateatree, and this is Blackheart's Boston Fun, a mutual aid fundraiser organized to help out a wonderful friend of the Frame Fatales, the Stardew Valley, and overall speedrunning community, Blackheart Wings, also known as Gabby. She's going through a major life change right now, and so she's crowdsourcing funds in order to afford her move to Boston and make sure she can afford travel, housing, and basic necessities. We are all coming together today and the next 2 days to create this event for her, and with your donations, we can help change the life of someone wonderful and make sure that she can safely move to live the life she wants to live. And, you know, during this game, isn't that like the most appropriate message we can give?
Brand for Haven.
It is. And I am so proud that we are raising money for our friend Gabby with this amazing game that is so appropriate.
Yes, it's a game about striking out, doing what you need to live the life that you want. So, a very appropriate. I like I said, I feel that this is like just. I love the messages in this game. This is definitely, you know, a game that I feel has a lot of very positive messages in it.
We got, you know, love who you love, you know, do the things that you need to for you. A-cab, Oink is great. Those are all good messages.
They're all good messages. And as I said, you know, be gay, do crime.
Yes, especially that one.
Oh, there we go. I'm fine.
Yep, that was alright.
Yeah. I try to get that thread to kind of like glide over the what's the term I'm looking for? The little
Okay, let's get to work.
oh god. I know what's the term for that type of terrain? The weird thing is I know the term for it for Mars, but not for Earth.
The blonde, not blonde, the golden grassland.
Yeah, but I meant like the term for when you have like the rocks with all like the different like divisions in between it.
Oh.
All right, here we go. This is going to be like super ultra double like level 99 like Schala nerd moment. So on Mars, that's called chaos terrain. I can't remember what it's called on Earth. It's like a canyon or a crevasse, I guess. And usually with a canyon, that's carved out by water. Also, oh hey, we were talking earlier about the soundtrack. Fun thing with the soundtrack here, you can hear the Hornet theme song playing. That's your warning that Hornets are around. And I love the fact that they use like the music as your cue.
It's really handy, and I definitely love it. But I also tremble a little bit when I hear that theme.
I mean, the theme is great, but it also is just like it definitely does like instill that sort of sense of oh gosh. All right,
it's what it represents that makes me tremble.
Can I actually ride on Burble now?
Are we gonna ride on Burble?
Oh, we finally! Yay! I was so scared for a second that they were going to like charge me. But we're all good.
Burblicious.
Yes. So Burble is actually the fast travel system in the game. However, Burble is very particular about where she will travel to. She'll only travel to an island that is completely free of rust. Hey, we didn't get the cutscene glitch. So we stepped on this map earlier just to this island just to add it to the map, because there's more spaceship stuff to scavenge down here. One of the nice things in Haven is that a number of parts to repair the nest are in multiple locations, so that way you kind of have some options as to which ones you pick up. And so in the speedrun, we end up going in this direction to pick them up, just because it's a little faster and easier, and because we can sort of set up that Burble travel. But we did it! We've gathered up a whole bunch of items. Yay!
So, turbine doing its thing?
Give me a minute. Come on.
In the meantime, we're having geography and possibly also geology class over in chat.
Fabulous!
Our 30 Hedron is doing their absolute best to try to help us figure out what the Earth version of Chaos Terrain is. We've got canyon, crevasse, sedimentary, ridges, fissures, gullies. Apparently it's a rill or a rile on the moon.
Also, hello,
And we also get a raid from Terprator.
Oh.
Hi, friends.
Hello!
Welcome to Blackheart's Boston Fund. This is a mutual aid marathon. As you know, there is much love for Gabby in the chat right now. So if you want to type !donate or !incentives, you can find out more about what we've got going on, how you can donate to the incentives we have open. We do have an all levels upgrade for Spark the Electric Jester 3. Shovel Claws run tomorrow. It will get to run all the levels in the game if you meet that $175 goal, of which we are currently at 120. We also have, not for the next run, but for the run right after that, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, a bid war that ends very close to the beginning of the game, as to whether we go with the Fergus or Wyatt timelines. That is a difficult choice that our hero, DJ Blaskowitz, and our runner, Anarchy, have to make as far as which one of two of their friends from the first game gets to continue on with them. The other one sadly does not make it. So right now, Wyatt is in the lead by $15. If you'd like to change that, spicy tax number 5 and or 6.
6.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay. Yeah, if you'd like to change that, feel free to get those donations in. Whatever you are able to give makes a big difference, even if it doesn't swing a bid war, because most individual donations don't, and that's not something that anyone should be expecting. We're not, and it's not expected of you. Whatever you are able to give, if you want to put it towards a bid war or an incentive, it makes a world of difference to the event and to Blackheart Wings.
That was another hornet?
And just being in chat, just chilling and vibing with us, also great. Just getting the word out. You can follow her on social media, and she's been doing a great job tweeting about all this. Also, hey, it's our last fight. How are we going to deal with all these bugs?
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh. Doing like the that was so cute.
Perfect. I love it.
Thank you, Kay. All right. Oh, more spicy. That's 7.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. All right. Let's see how well I clip through this rock. Okay. Should be okay. Anyway,
Yeah, that's decent.
it's Ozius. Boo! He's here to creep on you, make some threats. Just general antagonist stuff. And this is where kind of Kane, you try to start figuring out what they're going to do. Hey, that actually was a really good clip. I'm happy.
Flow burst.
Oh, that was such a weird aggro of the cat down there. We're fine, but that was just weird. Anyway, so to kind of catch us up a little bit on the plot. So like I said, Ozius made some threats, threatening to come and personally deal with K and U, which is not a good idea. No, this is not good. This is some bad news. And so K and U now have to kind of decide what they're going to do. Earlier, we opened up the big door. Good job, K, on opening up the door. we found like this broken down reactor, and inside it was this hyper rust. And we need 2 pieces of hyper rust to be able to complete the game. So there's actually 4 pieces that are scattered throughout Haven, and they're rewards for doing different things. So there is 1 piece that you get as a reward for fighting a bonus boss. There's
Wait, we get to find the One Piece?
No, not
Awesome. I love anime. Oh, okay, never mind.
there's another piece that we get from Oink. And then the final piece is this one, which you can get through exploration. For the speed run, getting the exploration one is the fastest. So that's the one we get for our second piece. As much as we love Oink, unfortunately, there's not enough opportunities to interact with him enough to get his piece of Hyper Rust. But I really do like the fact that they're rewards for doing, like, different things. You know, that it rewards, like, different play styles.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's definitely something for the completionist in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just kind of want to vibe and glide around and eventually beat it, then you can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
There's an achievement for cleaning all the rust off all the islands.
Also, speaking of rust, you think we're in the end game, Happy Bear?
I do think we are in the end game, Schala. This place looks very ominous and red, which generally means end game.
Yeah, and like the music's in a minor key.
It typically either means danger or pizza sauce.
Ooh.
So nobody's talking about pizza, so I'm going to assume there's danger.
Yeah, there's danger here. Yeah, so this is the end game area, the nothing but rust islands. Luckily, we're only going to be here for just a little bit. There's one. Ooh, gosh, Larudo. Don't look at me, buddy. Don't acknowledge me. Remember how I said there's a bonus boss you can get rust from? That's Larudo, which is that big old boy who is kind of wandering around. We don't want to deal with Larudo.
I wish this were the nothing but pizza island.
Oh man, nothing but Pizza Island sounds so good.
It does.
Alright, so I have to watch out, because Larudo also spawns over here, but looks like, yeah. No, I'm not in any danger. So, you can get rid of Larudo, but it takes a, like, maximum level flow burst to get him to back down. So, it's just, it's unnerving to have him, like, following you around. We don't want that. But, we're good. We have found the last piece of the nest. Yay!
Woo!
Woo! Alright, let's get to the ending.
Let's do it.
Alright, so the game kind of expects that you're going to be doing these repairs over the course of the entire game, but you don't have to do that. For the speedrun, you can just go and do this all at once.
Yeah, this section is a lot of mashing, and I was going to mention earlier that one of the key skills that you need to have for this game is how to mash well to get through all this text, to do all the menuing. It's very crucial.
Yeah,
so
we recently updated the rules to allow turbo.
Oh, that's
Excellent.
right.
I was about to mention and how to mash to not hurt yourself, but I'm
Yes.
glad to hear that turbo is permitted.
Yeah, it was like literally, I think, like in the last like week or two, that got updated.
Awesome.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And what a good change for accessibility
Yes.
purposes. I think that's wonderful.
All right, so let me just get us our gloves, and then we're off. All right, we have our we know we had our sparkly shiny boots, but what about like some sparkly shiny gloves too? All right. Fun fact: I have not been keeping really good track of confidence, so I have no idea who's going to be confident. This is great. Confidence is this sort of long-running system where if you've sort of seen different choices, you've seen like Kay is confident or you is confident. We're going to find out together who's confident today. All right, let's see how well we can clip through, do our volcano skip. Oh, it should be right in the right spot.
We can't go
There we
down
go.
that way.
Wow, GG.
Sure we can.
Yeah. That it's a little tricky to get that skip.
That skip though
Okay.
saves about, I don't know,
Like,
at least a minute.
no, it's way more than a minute. It's definitely like here. I'm actually Oh, nope. Didn't mean to hit it quite there. We got what I was expecting, which is that you is confident. We are going to grant Kay's wish, though, that if we're going to do something dangerous, that you goes first. So that way, if anything happens to Kay, she may die with Yu's butt in full view.
That makes sense.
Makes total-
Reasonable.
Reasonable, totally reasonable. Unfortunately, though, something does happen to Kay. She gets hurt protecting you. But we're going to get to the end.
So we'll have to do it little by little.
So what we have to do here is we have to sever this giant flow bridge, and that means we have to do this extended aerial sequence, and I am being extra cautious with it because I know because we watched those cutscenes, we're a little
This one's for me.
close on time, but it's better to take a little extra second here than to risk falling, because you can fall off any of these islands. We don't want to do that. It sends us all the way down to the bottom.
It is brutal when that happens, and it
Yes.
loses a couple of minutes, so we do not want that.
Yes. But yeah, this is actually like I love this like section like thematically. I love the music behind it.
I can do it alone.
But it is something where it's definitely I like that this is like ends up being like how you beat the game. It's not like a big like boss fight or anything. It's making this very conscious decision where at the end of this, Kay and you have basically chosen each other over like everything else they've ever known. That's like what cutting the flow bridge means, is that they cut themselves off from the apiary, because it's the only way to sort of stop the threat of them ever being captured.
Be careful not to burn your hands.
And so it's definitely an interesting choice, an interesting ending, and it's a bittersweet one. Because as you can see, there's no getting out of it completely unscathed.
Yep, either you or Kay will take the hit.
Yeah.
You can't have both.
Yeah, people
Survive.
Well, they survive. They survive.
Well, yeah, I'm just so into this that my brain is not firing correctly right
I
now.
was gonna say, aren't we doing the good
We're
ending?
doing good. Wait,
Yes.
real quick for our wonderful restreamer. Time is coming up. And time! Yay, we got there.
GG.
Good game.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip through
It is a good game.
this little section. I will very quickly show us the epilogue, and then we'll be able to move on to Neon White. But I always like to do the epilogue because I like to just use this as a way to thank everyone for supporting this event, for coming out, watching this run. I love running this game. I love bringing it to events. If you want to follow me at twitch.tv/SchalaKitty, I'm hoping to get back into actually like running this more frequently, because I would love to see if I can get my sub 50 on it.
It's even better than I imagined.
But the big thing that we're doing here today is we're showing lots of love to Gabby. So lots of love to Gabby and to all of y'all.
Aw.
Absolutely. We loved having both of you here with us today. Thank you so much, Schala, and to Happy
Yeah,
Bear.
and Happy Bear,
Thank
where
you.
could the good folks find you?
Oh, good question. So, a couple different places. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/happybearlives. And yeah, we do some speedrunning, some casual stuff. I'm getting into OOT randos right now, which has been really fun. That's Ocarina of Time. And I also have a YouTube channel where I put out some speedrunning and also casual game content. So you can just type Happy Bear speedrun into the YouTube search bar and you'll probably find me. So yeah, thanks to the staff of this event and to Schala for inviting me, and most of all to Gabby for being an amazing person. I've enjoyed getting to know them over the course of being a bit of a starty runner, getting into
Aw.
that and watching her streams, and
Yes.
it's been wonderful to help
know-
out with this. So
You know
we,
what time it is, though?
I think it's oink
It's
time.
oink time.
Come on, Oink. Roll over. Shake.
No better way to go out than oink time.
We'll never manage to teach him tricks.
That's because he's too clever. He knows very well he doesn't need to do anything to get some scratchings.
All right, so I always like to, as I say, end this on the smooch. So I'm just going to kind of
This isn't
speed
the sharpest drawing.
All right.
through the last cutscene, which I think are very sweet, actually. Where Kane, you realize that, you know what, this is what they got now. They're going to be, you know, living out here together, farming, you know, chilling, smooching.
Oh my.
All at the same
All at
time.
the same
that keeps you
time.
very busy.
Talented ladies.
Mm-hmm. But you all, to me, can't. You always have to end a Haven run on the smooch. So thank you all again,
Perfect.
so much. I absolutely appreciated it. It's been a lot of work on this event. I'm also like one of the tech leads, so I've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm glad that I also got to share a game that I love with y'all. But anyway,
Yeah, please. A round of applause for SchalaKitty. Absolutely.
But anyway, y'all stick around. We got Neon White up next, if I'm not mistaken.
You are absolutely
Yes.
correct. We're taking it from cozy gay vibes to absolutely hyper frenetic vibes with a race of White's Heaven Rush in Neon White.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much, and I'll definitely be around in chat and keep enjoying the marathon.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you so much again to SchalaKitty and Happy Hour for that amazing cozy run of Haven. I hope everyone enjoyed their spicy attacks, their butt touching, and most importantly, oink. As we previously mentioned, the next run will be a race of Neon White between Bladen and Marisa. So stick around. We are getting that ready to go, and I will let you know as soon as we're ready. See you in a few minutes.